What's up? This is Ed Tierney coming to you from Florham Park Lifetime. I'm here with John Golding of Straight Raw. John, earlier this week you improved to 2-1. Talk to me about mainly the new additions. Talk to me about Quentin, Kyle, Luke,
and
Jake, Austin. Talk to me about the new additions that your team has.
I mean, it just fully rounded our team out. Like, we only brought back 3 people. Me, Roy, and Marcus. Mm-hmm. And then that's the foundation of our team, you know what I mean? So then everybody else just kind of, we got people that was going to fit into what we did. And Kyle, he was the number. Once we got Kyle, we just knew it was like, oh. When we got Kyle and Q, we just knew it was like, you know what I mean? That was it.
Mm-hmm. Now talk to me about the big men, the new additions, Kyle and Q. What have you seen from them so far this season?
Just straight, they bring the aggressiveness to our team that we never had in all the seasons that we played. We've always been a team that could just offensively just kill people and score so many points at once and then play no defense. Like, when Q's on the court, when Kyle's on the court, everybody starts to play D. Even if you weren't playing from the beginning, once they're on the court.
So you think that these guys, they bring better defense out of your team?
Yes.
Talk to me about a guy like Luke. Luke came from a free agent team who, he struggled. You could tell his head wasn't in a lot of those games. He was definitely the best player in the court. And if he wasn't going 20-20, they had no shot. Even when he went that, they had no shot.
Yep.
Talk to me about his contribution so far.
I mean, he's just happy to be playing with us. You know, he likes our team, and he likes to get. He just crashes the board all the time. So I love to reward Luke, like, you know what I mean, by giving him the ball, letting him clear out. Yep. You know what I mean? When he makes his cuts, try to make sure I get him the ball. You know what I mean? Just move the ball in the office, try to make sure he gets as many touches as possible too, because he does a lot of work.
Now, how has guys, and Austin, of course, how has Austin and how have these guys complemented what you had? I mean, I know you guys have a game plan. Have you kept the same game plan, you, Roy, and Marcus, or have you kind of molded your team around them, or have you brought the new additions in to mold around you guys?
We brought them in to mold around us, because what me and Roy realized really last season was when we had the team that we didn't have that many people that could score, and then we just had to do all the scoring ourselves.
Lighten up a little bit. You seem like you're at a funeral.
Oh, yeah. Like, I just got back to those dark days for a second, you know?
Yeah.
So last season was really bad. We only won 2 games, and in those games, me and Roy had to combine for like 50 points. One game we combined for 63.
Yeah, you guys went off.
You know what I mean? Yep. So it's like, we realized that why are we getting a team with a bunch of people, you know what I mean, to try to make it like a team that's really crazy good instead of getting good people who complement us, because we can score, you know what I mean? We just need other people who can score too, but complement what we do, not people who want us to do something completely different. So that was the basis for what we tried to do this season, and it worked out perfectly, and now we're having fun. You know?
Nice. Another question is, the division's a little different. There's a lot of new players and a couple new teams. What team has surprised you the most so far? Would it be? I mean, it could be something like the Monstars are 2-2, and not many people would think they'd be 500 halfway through.
I'm not surprised because
Vivid Solar's 3-0. Is that a team that surprised you?
Yes.
Why are they surprising?
Because the Country Boys came up, man, and started spanking on people. Like, first week, that's the first day we played with all our teammates, so we weren't really in the rhythm with each other yet. And then so to play them the first game, a team that they seem like they've played in leagues together, and they just know each other, it was like, oh, we got to get our heads together. It's like, come on, guys, and we kept getting back in the game, then getting out of it, getting back in, getting out of it. Next time we play them, we're gonna be ready.
Now, when you play them next time, I mean, they're not cheap. They're very physical. They like the contact.
Yes.
Who do you think is that where you're gonna need Q, Kyle, and Marcus on the court at all times? You need all 3 of them.
Yeah,
small, maybe run a little bit.
The good thing about our team is that we're interchangeable at every position, so anybody can come in for anybody. So it's like we're just gonna keep switching it up and moving people, subbing as they go. You know what I mean? Check the game out, but everybody plays. Like, we can put whatever lineup in. But that Q, Marcus, Kyle, that's starting 3, 4, 5. That's
right
it.
There. Well, the dog days of summer are upon us. So for John Golding and Ed Tierney.
If Pyrus and Crips all got along, they probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear, yak, 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 yak.
Men down.